Villawayz is a Toronto community housing neighborhood, Leslie and Shepherd, and the surrounding neighborhood is fairly affluent. And ArtStarts is currently the only agency, serving this community, and we operate an art studio out of one of the townhouses that's in the neighborhood.
The last little while, we've kind of noticed there's a need for more, what I call like holistic programming. So stuff that meets certain basic needs like good nutrition. So we focus on different kinds of creative snacks and food preparation, recreational activities. We were talking about things that youth and kids really want to do in the neighborhood. They really want to go go-karting, right? Obviously, you don't have a budget to take anyone out and go go-karting, but what we did was we bought the wood. We got an artist contracted, and we spent 3 months building go-karts, soapbox racers, painting them, creating teams, and then we raced them around the neighborhood, so stuff like that.
My name is Tasha, and this is Tiffany for ArtStarts. They took a picture of us, and actually they pasted it onto the wall, and they made mine like 20 feet tall.
We worked with an artist named Dan Bergeron on that, and we wanted them to take notice of those who are living in that community, because it is really stigmatized by the surrounding neighborhoods. People hear stories about bad kids at Villawayz, and there are always cop cars who are visiting, and so it's essentially we're trying to address some of that stigma head on in a large way.
It was a major challenge getting people invested in the project in terms of like buying into something that they couldn't really see ahead of time. The visualization aspect for a lot of the kids and youth, it was hard. You give a certain amount of ownership to someone in a project, especially when they're a kid or they're a youth and they're developing, them the decisions to like decide, okay, should we go ahead with this project? Do you want to hire this guy? What do you guys think? Yeah, in or out? In? Okay, cool. They appreciate that in a really big way. It's kind of like you're not only showing them the respect, you're saying to them, you can do this.
She played a huge part in that community, and any adult that goes into that community kind of takes on a parental role in some ways. So she was a mother, she was a friend, she was an artistic collaborator, a joker, so many things to that community, and really built an incredible relationship of trust.
Community development work, just like as a side note, it takes years and years. It's real slow work. Like there's no rushing. Like, wow, we did this photo project. Now everyone understands everyone, and like we're, like it's great. It changed our lives. I can't say it's really changed anyone's life. It's just more about how it's opening up those doors of awareness.
For every program hour that we have, there are probably 4 or 5, hours behind that might involve you're having to go with a youth to the police station because a warrant has been placed for his arrest, and it's work that's very real and that needs to happen, but it doesn't often fit into a report that is being requested. They give some sense of hope, I think, and from what I understand, like talking to the youth, being part of our program, they can see themselves outside and express their lives inside.
This stuff's going to wash out these buildings in a couple of months. It's going to be ancient history. But like what will really resonate is like the process of what happened.